Hello everyone, I'm in wonderful Berlin, Germany, and as you can see behind me is the Brandenburg Gate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend one day traveling through Berlin, and this is gonna be one day tour. Basically see how many places I can see and visit in one day. I know, sounds crazy, but you know, well done, let me start the journey now. So right now I'm standing in front of a hotel. It's called Hotel Alden, and you think what's so special about this place? Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is the most fanciest hotel in Germany, and plus this is hotel where Michael Jackson held his baby. Next stop is the Reichstag. As you can see, it's a big, massive building. Right, now I'm in the Reichstag and I have my audio guide, but there's also a paper version of the guide. As you can see, you can tell by the flags and nationalities, and funny enough, English is gone, so there's no English guide, so I have to resort to another language, which is Russian. So I'm gonna get myself a Russian guide about the Reichstag. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to visit the Reichstag building because it has quite a significant moment in history, which is the Russian flag being planted on the Reichstag building to signify the end of the Second World War. And by looking at old pictures where the flag was planted, I think I actually found the actual location. Let me show you it. As you can see, I will compare the actual picture with the statue, and you can see it's the same statue. Also, I'll take a different angle shot from a cafe, but I won't be able to talk in that because it's a cafe. But yeah, this is the actual place where the flag was planted to signify the end of the Second World War in Europe. And I have to say, it is quite exciting visiting these places after 70 plus years. Even though the war ended, it's still quite exciting to go and visit these places. That's what I love about Berlin. It's full of history and from different periods of history. Anywho, I'll be continuing my tour. Right now I'm enjoying my meal, but also I'm playing a game. Let me show you. These are the birds, and let's see what happens when I throw something. Yep. Okay, and everyone's regrouping and they're coming back to my direction. See? So let's see if we can do this again. Right, behind me you can see a bunch of people standing and listening to the guide, and you may be wondering why is they standing there and talking. Well, let me tell you what, this used to be a place of the former Hitler bunker. You can see in this area exactly, used to be here. And how do I know this? Well, let me show you how. You can zoom in here because there's always a bunch of people here. As you can see, the Führer bunker right there. So basically this area used to be Hitler's bunker, and as you can see there's nothing. It's been completely demolished, destroyed. You wouldn't even know that it actually was there if it wasn't for that sign. So yeah, anyway, now I've seen some internet pictures that some people actually managed to get some interesting pictures, and I know someone in the 80s, they did a dig up here and some guy actually managed to somehow get past by security and get inside the bunker. And I mean, I found a couple of pictures that will attach them. As you can see, that's what he saw, what was left of the Führer bunker then in the 80s, but now it's completely gone, leveled, there's nothing here, absolutely. So yeah. Although, ironically, I will tell you this, the Russians destroyed this place so that it wouldn't be like a shrine and people wouldn't come and visit, but as you can see, you have people standing here listening to guides, and you have people standing here near the sign. So, you know, ironically, yeah, people still did it, they come and it's an attraction here. Right, so I'm exploring Berlin, and to be honest, I didn't expect to find what I managed to find, because I thought most countries got rid of this specific thing. But let me show you something. This is basically a nice mural, as you can see, with socialism on it. Basically this is communist propaganda. I can honestly say this communist propaganda. This is how people were depicted, that how they were under the regime. As you can see, everyone's smiling, everyone's happy, as you can see, shaking hands with smiles especially. Yeah, this is actual Soviet propaganda, and my goodness gracious, I never expect to find this in Berlin. They actually managed to keep this, because to be honest, most former Soviet countries, including mine, we kinda got rid of most of these, you know, because you know. But I guess again, Berlin is full of history and it really doesn't hide its history. Yes, it was part of the Eastern Bloc, and as you can see, they still have this depiction of how things were under the Communist Party. Right, so in Berlin there's these machines, as you can see, that you can make souvenirs out of coins. All you need to do is €1 and 5 cents. So I have €1 here, and here, and the 5 cents here. There's the machine, turn the handle. Let me wait until I get some resistance. There we go. Now I'm getting something, and Resta resistance. We have a memento. Checkpoint Charlie. Not bad, eh? Right, so I'm in a convenience shop. I just bought a bottle of water, but I found this. As you can see, this is a map of the former Berlin Wall border dividing east and west. As you can see, it's quite an interesting border. We're going through here and here and down here apparently. But yeah, this is the mass of it, so yeah. Also there's some videos about the wall as well. More or less. Alrighty then, next place. Right, so while I was walking around, I accidentally managed to find something interesting. Now, let me show you something. This is a special line. Why? Because let me show you, because this used to be part of the Berlin Wall, as you can see, from 61 to 89, and this whole area was divided. So you can imagine, sounds crazy, isn't it? It's not a country but a city divided into east and west. And if you cross this river, you're on the west side. If you're here, sorry, all Russian east. So yeah, quite educational, quite fun. Anyway, continue my exploration. Right, so I managed to come to one of the most famous places, not places, but objects to see, which is the Berlin Wall. Let me show you. So, as you can see by the graffiti, this is the actual part of the Berlin Wall. So let me just show you. First of all, let's see how thick it was. As you can see, this is the thickness of it, and about just that of my arm. So, but funny enough, if I go on the west side, it's nothing. It's nice, it's blank. As you can see, I can't find any graffiti on the west side. But if I go back on the east side, there's plenty of things to see, which I will show you. But the most peculiar thing for me is that this place divides a cemetery. Yeah, right now I'm in a cemetery, believe it or not. So just let me show you. So you see, it's nothing here, it's blank, but here it's a cemetery. An actual cemetery. With gravestones and monuments and, So yeah, I'll be showing you some of the graffiti here as well. The thing is this, in Berlin there's multiple pieces of the wall, because most of it was taken out. There's an actual museum where I guess the most famous pieces are held, which I'll visit just to see what I've missed. But yeah, I'll show you this side, the whole graffiti side, so yeah. Right, next up is gonna be Deutsches Spionage Museum, or English, the German Spy Museum. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot of spy-related things, so pretty exciting, I think. Well, now I'm in the Spy Museum. I'm gonna show you some unusual things. First of all is this, the special diving scooter for the Soviet Special Forces. As you can see on the description says what it was used for. Right, let me show you something. This is quite an interesting trick. So, as you can see, I have multiple screens of footages of people, right? Now see what happens when I cross a certain line. I'm going, everything's normal, that's it. Everybody's looking at me specifically, as you can see. Fucking hell, that's creepy. And you know why? Because there's a sensor right about here. See? Again. So let me just confirm it. I'm gonna put my finger on the hole again and you'll see. Okay, keep watching the screens. I'm gonna put my finger now. Pretty cool, I think, but yeah. Pretty creepy. Next on the list is a special travel. Let me show you. As you can see the car, and you can see there's actual images from the projector coming. But that's not the best part. This is the best part. This was used to take pictures. This wooden, what was invisible, was painted over through the special glass, and the red flasher focused on what you want to take pictures of, and as you can see, as it flashes, they take pictures automatically. That's what they did. They drive through Germany and just take pictures of peculiar things they found suspicious. So yeah, interesting I say, but yeah. Next we have the Bulgarian umbrella. As you can see, this is an actual umbrella, a replica umbrella I might add, that was used to poison certain people, as you can see. So this has been used in, I don't know what assassinations, but yeah, this is not real, this is a replica, but I have to say, it's quite a clever one. As you can see the trigger, pressurized air, and the dart, and functionality as well. And just like that, the victim doesn't know he's been poisoned. Wow. Right, we can actually do some espionage thing now. I have a pamphlet, it says usable ink message, right? So let's read the instructions. So, all I have to do is write a word in the blue ink, allow the ink to dry for 3 minutes, and then use the red brush and wipe the message. And this way I have to use the magnifying glass to see if I can actually read my message. So let's do it. Well, I've done my message, but I can actually see it, and I think you can. So yeah. I think guess, but for the sake of curiosity, I'll continue this experiment. Well then, 3 minutes have passed, time to see what I wrote. Let me just take this, and let's see what's the message. Well, I done, but I didn't think I wrote that, but as you can see, it says, I like Germany. No comment. Right there, I managed to find another section of the Berlin Wall, but this one is a little bit more impressive because, as you can see, it's a lot more colorful and there's a lot more images on it. So, plan is cross the street and start filming, I guess. Alrighty then, here I am. As you can see besides me, this is the Berlin Wall. So what I'm gonna do is probably gonna just show it and kind of fast forward to you, because I don't know if I have to do much talking, because you can see everything for yourself. Let me show you. This is the actual gap between the walls. As you can see, this area, what my tour guide told me, is called no man's land. Basically, if you manage to cross over this one, you have to go for all here and cross through that one. And if you manage to cross that one, there's another obstacle. Guess what? Yep, as you can see. So yeah, I got this, and this canal, if you manage to somehow to cross from here to here. So yeah, it was kind of difficult, I guess, but some people did try, some succeeded, some did not. But I guess that's part of Berlin's history. Also, that's what I like about this city. This place is full of history, not just from the 20th century, but from the 19th and all. Berlin is really a place of culture and events. And that's what I like about touring the city. Right, it's raining now, so probably should stop filming because my camera is in water. But before I do go, let me show you this interesting image I found. Now, it's not part of the Berlin Wall per se, but you can check it out for yourself. As you can see, there's children with dogs and they're spraying graffiti on the wall. So yeah, I just thought to myself it's a nice image, maybe I should share. It's still part of Berlin culture, so you know, does fit into the category. Alright, then I should probably go because it is raining, pouring, and I'm kind of hungry. I need to do some shopping, and yeah. So anyway, auf Wiedersehen! Berlin ist eine Stadt voller Geschichte aus verschiedenen Perioden. Wie das Brandenburger Tor, der Reichstag, der Berliner Fernsehturm, der Kalte Krieg. Well, I have to say my German isn't the best, but even I think I understand what it says here. It says Bücher für alle, which I can roughly translate to books for all. So yeah, and also the images of people reading books. So I can think maybe this was maybe a phone booth or something, or maybe it was converted into a phone booth and that. This is where people live and take books. So yeah, for some people that say books are dead, apparently no, not in Germany, nope. You want to read them? By all means, take them, read them, do whatever you want with them. If you don't want to read them, put them here, and some person is gonna take it. So I guess not bad. As always, Germany, efficient, and as always, things to see.